Welcome to the Town of Rhinebeck Town Board meeting. It is July 16th. Would everybody please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. May I have a motion to approve our prior minutes of June 25th for our regular town board meeting? Thank you, Chauncey. May I have a second? Thanks, Alan. I'm sorry, I skipped. I have a couple of announcements. I didn't skip. First of all, we have started our townwide reassessment and reevaluation project. We've been having public meetings. We had a public meeting last Tuesday at 6, and we had one this Saturday at 10. They were both well attended. We will continue to have information on our website about what we're doing. Notices are going out to different neighborhoods. I believe we're starting in Rhinecliff. We will be doing our data collection from July of 2018 through January of 2019. So come to public meetings, call the assessor, call me, read, get involved. Also, I've been asked to let the public know that the Lutheran Parish of Northern Dutchess will be sponsoring a drug awareness forum on Thursday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. in St. Paul's Parish Hall in Red Hook. There will be several speakers on the drug problem, and if we want to combat this crisis, we need information, we need to talk, and this forum will be addressing the opiate crisis that we have here as well as others. Also, in our Rhinebeck Alliance meeting, which is the village and the town and the school and the town and the village are going to start having drug awareness information programs. We're working towards that and hope to have something done by the fall. We want everyone to be aware of what people are facing and how damaging it is in our community and beyond. We need to figure out how we can help people. Does anybody else have any other messages? Okay. First on our, are there any committee or liaison reports? Do you want to do that last?
Yeah.
We'll do that last. Resolution 2018-096, the Hudsonia Biodiversity Assessment of Sapasco Lake. It has been tabled for March 29 and April 9th. May I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Thank you, Ed. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alan. Hi, Corinna. Corinna, the chair of our CAB, is here.
Good evening, town board. So we're going to ask you for money from Smithsonian to do a biodiversity assessment of Sapasco. We have spoken several times to this board, and we've met with the Sapasco Lake residents. Eric Kiviak was there, which was wonderful, and I was able to...
Eric met with the...
Yes, so he was there as well. I would say the majority of the room was in favor of moving forward with the CEA that included Ramapo, Lake, blanking on the gentleman's name, Scott
Ramapo is in favor.
Yes.
I think you guys are all Sapasco and you support this.
Homeowners Association, Sapasco Homeowners Association.
Sapasco Homeowners Association supports this? Great.
Most of the property owners.
Okay, well, as long as you have that's what we wanted. We wanted to make sure that the neighborhood that we were doing this for, we're happy to do it, is wants it. You know, we don't want to force anything on anyone.
And you have some of the money to pay for this?
Yes,
right?
yes, it's going to be $4,200. The CAB would love to throw in half of it, just hoping this town could pay for the rest of it.
We can find some money
We can find that, yeah.
It's a
Great.
part-town fund. We have a fund. We have some contingency money in.
What?
Doing critical environmental assessments are important. Is there any discussion or any other questions from anyone?
Are we moving forward with the Hudsonia study?
This is it's an open motion.
I just want to make sure that as part of this, of what he performs, would be to give us the information that the town would need to determine that the CEA area has exceptional or unique character under the statute.
I asked
So
that
that needs to
specifically.
be done by him in the report, so we don't have to invent that.
Oh, yes, no, I said this would qualify for all of the written documentation.
Warren, say that again, that we need,
In order for the town board to move forward with this CEA designation, I mean, we have to have a public hearing, but we can't do the public hearing, conduct the public hearing until we have a report that indicates why this property has exceptional or unique character deserving of a CEA designation.
I'm so sorry.
So if we're going to go ahead with Eric, Hudsonia and Eric to do this, I just want to make sure that as part of the services they render, they will be including that, that information under the seeker regulations.
I asked him that question specifically, he said, yes.
Good.
Warren, so you'll be looking at the contract and.
Yeah, I'd like to see, is he going to propose a contract?
Yes, because we have to figure out how to get access.
So that
to
should
the-
be sent to me and I'll.
Yeah,
Send it to me and I'll get it to Warren,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
Thanks, Kenny.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Could I just ask, did you say that?
I'm sorry, could you please come up and introduce yourself?
Did I hear you correctly, that the approval was done at the meeting at Ramapo? Is that when everyone agreed that this was all good, or was there a meeting after
There was
that?
no meeting after that. That was
Sorry, this
the
is
only
for you
meeting.
to address the board.
That was the only meeting we
Okay,
had.
well, I wasn't sure I heard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And just so you understand, it will not happen until there's a public hearing and everybody will have an opportunity to weigh in on it. The
Well,
board makes the
we're
final
paying for
determination.
this service, but part of a critical environmental study is for it to be accepted by the town board, and there needs to be a public hearing process. So if we have a public hearing and there are objections, we do not have to make this into a critical environmental area. We are only funding the study for it. So there's steps here. Is that clear? Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Thank you all for coming. Warren, I don't know that there's anything else that,
Can I wait around for 10 minutes? Well,
Yeah, sure.
I have time, because
Sure.
our meeting not this.
I'll make a motion for Resolution 2018-177 for our budget transfers and amendments. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Ed. Is there any discussion? Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I will make a motion for Resolution 2018-178 for our preliminary accounts payable abstracts, vouchers 761 to 7864, 72 checks totaling $65,995.00. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Chauncey. I have to make an amendment to this, and I don't know which voucher it is. Ed, you found an error?
Yeah, wait, I know where it is. It's, what's the first one? It's the first couple. It's, check or...
Excuse me one second. I'd like a moment of privilege.
Yeah.
I just checked with our bookkeeper. There was a mistake in an earlier abstract where the digits in the 10 and the 1 place on the Central Hudson bill were transposed. It's a $9 error, and it's been fixed. It's in here already, so there's no need to amend this. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I'd like to make a motion for a resolution 2018-179 for our capital projects abstracts, 5 checks totaling $64,549.80. May I have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. motion for Resolution 2018-180, amendment to the intermunicipal agreement relating to paving equipment. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Alan. We met with the towns of Milan, Northeast, and Amelia today, where we co-own the paver. We asked the other municipalities to amend the IMA to allow us to use it during our time to pave village roads. Northeast also wants to be able to pave the village of Millerton roads. Everyone was in agreement. We're going to allow Amelia and Milan to use it on roads they co-pave with other municipalities. Basically, we're going to amend the IMA so that each town who has it, and we each have it for a month out of the year, can do whatever the municipality wants as long as it's operated by the municipality, the original municipality's crew, for either an abutting road that you share or for your village. So this needs to be tabled because it's not finalized yet, but we'll have it on for our next meeting. It was very great, everybody agreed to cooperate, and we will charge the village. We have a fourth of the operating costs, so we will still have a fourth of the operating costs, and we'll come to some agreement with the village based on miles done or usage. So it's still gives us autonomy to do that, and we can use it for the village, for Milan roads, for Rhinebeck roads, as we, cross over into each other's. So I want to thank Bill Gallagher for putting that together, and again, we have great relationships with our neighboring municipalities, and that's how we work together. I'm going to table this then. Resolution 2018-181, policy for use of the town pool for private swim lessons. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Alan. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ed. Alan, what's this about?
I mean, basically, the swim lifeguards and the people that are
Coach.
teaching swimming, the coaches are one of the perks we give them is to be able to do private lessons at the pool. Basically, what this does is formalizes that they're able to do that when they're not working with campers.
But their clients have to pay a fee to get into the pool.
The only fee we expect is that their clients will pay the admission to the pool.
Great.
That's it.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Resolution 2018-182, recreation programs, boot camp and basketball, and retroactive fee change for program instructors. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Thanks, Alan. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Chauncey. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Resolution 2018-183, increase of amount for previously approved contract for installation of electric vehicle charging station. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Thanks, Chauncey. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Alan. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Resolution 2018-184, contract with Cheese and Companies for location and markout of utilities to prepare site for proposed electric vehicle charging station. May I have a
I'll
motion?
make the motion.
Thank you, Ed. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Chauncey. Is there any discussion, any questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So moved. We have a discussion item here of the winter farmers market. Ed and I met with them a while ago, and they have asked us for a couple of changes that I just want to take you through. If it's okay with you, we'll get Warren to draw up our new contract. The first thing that they're asking for is the dates are December 9th, December 23rd, January 6th and 20th, February 3 and 17, March 3, 17, 31, April 14 and 28. It's consistent. It's the same, it's 11 markets. I've given it to our neighbor who is concerned, and I'll wait for feedback, but if it's okay with him, it's fine with us, it's consistent to what we've been doing. So they're already on hold with the clerk. I guess the big changes that they're asking for is, we no longer have the issue of blocking the neighbor's driveway because the property's been sold and the driveway access has been located to the other side of the house and there's a fence up. So they asked that we take that clause out. They have asked that we make a slight change to cooking and food or beverages. And what they want it to say is that we allow tastings of foods prepared by the market vendors and tastings. In addition, no alcoholic beverages shall be sold for consumption within the town hall, provided, however, bottles of wine, beer, hard cider, spirits may be sold for later consumption, and tastings of bottles of alcohol offered for sale may be authorized by authorized alcohol vendors in town hall to the persons over the age of 21. That's the change, that we allow tastings.
Does it includes food?
Yes.
We wouldn't allow them to prepare that food.
No. The other thing is they did not want to, we asked them they're paying $145 a session. Everybody's fees went up this year. I think we asked them for $200. They don't want to pay an increase, but they should. 185, 180. Yeah, the other change they want is that they want the manager to be able to override the heating system, which we informally allowed them to do last year. They just want it in the contract. The heat's on a weekend cycle. You could press override for 2 hours. Hold on one second. Yeah, I think we're good, Warren. Thank you. Thanks for coming. So they just want that in the, allowing that. No, well, they want to, it's set at 55 degrees. They want to be warm while they're here, so the only other thing I mentioned is that if we do a paint job, because this gets badly marred up, that they repair that and that they clean the floors for us professionally after. Yes, I think it's next year. So can I negotiate with them between 180 and 200? Okay, that's it. So I'll negotiate with them based on that. I'll give it to Warren and he'll write up the new contract. Is that okay?
Just point of information, we're having 2 dangerous trees taken down at the cemetery. Town has authorized that. One is overhanging the old cemetery, one is overhanging
From the big storm.
the office as well as the garage. And we're having Dave's Tree Service do that. He's also trimming all the trees back for those of you who play tennis at the tennis courts, the ones that are overhanging the fences. And the sap is all over the ground, and that will all be cleaned up. And he's also, free of charge, going to take 2 trees down that are overhanging on the playground. He just said he would do it.
Great.
And it's clean as hell.
He said he likes working with the town and it's
And I'd
important.
like to thank Chris Chesney too, because he's been cleaning up the courts all the time, and he's power washer. So I'd like to thank him for that too.
Great. We can tell Bob to do that if it needs to be done. All right. I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session for a matter pertaining to possible new hire.
Okay.
Personnel issue. Motion, do we have a second? Okay, we're going to go into executive session. We'll be back. Thanks. Okay, we're back from executive session. Is there any other board for the business, any questions from the audience, any comments? Hearing none, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we're adjourned. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.